This institution is a proof that good health care is not just a pipe dream in Nigeria. Today on JH Weekend Special, Babajide Kolade Otitoju takes a look at the good things happening at Lagos University Teaching Hospital, Idiaraba. Details in this report.
Lagos University Teaching Hospital, Idiaraba, was established in the year 1961. Affiliated to the College of Medicine, University of Lagos, it trains students in medical, dental, pharmacology, and other disciplines. The nation's foremost tertiary hospital has more than 970 admission beds, 46 clinical departments, 18 non-clinical departments, and outreaches, more than 2,300 staff, comprising of consultants, resident medical officers, nurses, pharmacists, physiotherapists, medical laboratory scientists, nutritionists, hospital administrators, engineers, and other categories of staff. I had heard of many good things happening at LUTH, but I didn't visit the sprawling teaching hospital until Friday, the 24th of March, 2023. It was the last day in office for Professor Chris Bode, Chief Medical Director of the institution, after 8 years of meritorious service. Gathered inside the boardroom of LUTH on this day for a special valedictory session for Professor Bode are his colleagues, management committee members, and other stakeholders. Speaker after speaker showered encomium on the outgoing CMD for changing the face of LUTH.
Make sure that he has an individual connection with almost everybody. He supports and nurtures. He shows interest. He's not a leader that is distant. He shows interest.
He believes in quality. I'm not just a staff of LUTH. I was a patient of the CMD. That was how it began. So he goes about shopping for talents.
Professor Bode is credited with unrivaled passion for the development of LUTH. Someone who likes to improve on something already good. I spoke with Professor Bode on his time at LUTH, and I was able to ring the changes at Nigeria's biggest teaching hospital. Having worked cumulatively for 41 years at LUTH, it was not difficult for the distinguished pediatric surgeon to identify LUTH's biggest problems and find solutions to them. Industrial disharmony, leading to perennial strike, was a big problem at LUTH, which made progress difficult to attain. Professor Bode explained how he put an end to constant industrial action at LUTH.
I got very good training here. I saw the best of things, the way things should be done in a tertiary institution. I saw the decline in the late 80s and early 90s. We had mentors, we had mentors, giants in the field. But not just giants, they had principles, they had great ideas on how things work.
There was a time when from different parts of the world, people came to LUTH to receive Medicare. Professor Bode spoke nostalgically about that period just after Nigeria's independence and the brain drain of the 1980s.
Security, better pay, better prospects, housing prospects, the children's school, access to and all that. So job satisfaction. So these are many factors that pull them out. We need to grow our own medical economy. Why don't we make it an economy whereby everybody will be covered through a national health insurance scheme as contained in the Act, National Act now. And then we make the National Health Insurance Authority to pay good wages, adequate wages wages we can take home.
Constant, uninterrupted electricity proved to be the game changer for LUTH. The outgoing CMD threw more light on how he was able to achieve the feat.
And mentors, giants in the field, but not just giants. They had principles. They had great ideas on how things work, how to make things work. Part of that, you never take no for an answer. You go for it. Give it all you need to go.
In 8 years, Professor Bode attracted about 35 billion worth of investments, with more than half of that coming from non-government sources. He was acutely aware of the fact that government alone could not fully fund such a gigantic institution. His hard work has helped LUTH to improve capacity.
We spoke to government. I must commend Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila. Told him, look, we're the federal presence in Surulere, the biggest federal presence. And through his intervention, we got a 5 billion naira project that will create a totally new 256-room outpatient clinic for LUTH.
It was time for Professor Bode to show me some new structures in the teaching hospital, beginning with the 30-bed intensive care unit, the biggest in West Africa. It has 4 beds for children and 2 beds for the newborn. The new ICU has 18 private rooms and 12 open rooms. The ICU has a training room, and on the day I visited, training was in fact in progress.
They are the current one. If there's any change, you can compare the current situation.
Newborns definitely get a good deal in the new LUTH, given the array of equipment available here. From here, we move to the cancer complex of the teaching hospital. One of the pieces of good news at LUTH is the Halima Atta Oncology Ward. The building was built and equipped by Mrs. Yabo Atta at a cost of 1.5 billion naira in memory of her daughter, Halima, who died of cancer 7 years ago. I'm right here inside the reception of the Halima Atta Oncology Center, Lagos University Teaching Hospital, Idiaraba. Halima Atta died of cancer, and the family took it upon themselves to deliver this center to Lagos University Teaching Hospital so that many more lives can be saved. And this is the bust in memory of Halima Atta, a native of Kogi State, born 5th April 1967, and she died on 6th June 2015. The family spent 1.5 billion naira to deliver this oncology center to LUTH. I moved from here to the children's unit of the oncology center. Beside the Halima Atta Oncology Ward is the sprawling NSIA/LUTH Cancer Center. The Nigeria Sovereign Investment Authority, NSIA, invested $11.5 million in LUTH Cancer Center. The old cancer center that had been standing for 41 years was taken down and rebuilt. It built inside this cancer center an 18-seater chemotherapy suite and 8 consulting rooms as well as a treatment planning room. It is equipped with 3 linear accelerators, computerized tomography machines, and a lot more modern equipment. Thanks to this far-sighted project that was inaugurated by President Muhammadu Buhari in February 2019, more than 7,000 cancer patients have been treated since its inauguration. Professor Olufemi Fasomade, Chief Clinical Coordinator of the Cancer Center, showed me around and explained that the Cancer Center is a game changer.
And we also have Halcyon machine, making it 3 machines, therapy machine in one place, and that's the most comprehensive in West Africa. There's no other center in West Africa that has 3 teletherapy machines in one place.
Dr. Mohammed Habibu threw more light on what they do here and the future of cancer treatment in Nigeria, thanks to this cancer center that is reputed to be the best in West and Central Africa.
When a patient comes with cancer, they send them to have the image of the cancer done again. And we call that CT simulation, which means they take a picture of the cancer and feed it into this machine. So you can see that is like a cross-section of the abdomen. And
this is where they take the picture.
And this is where...
At this cancer center that has put Nigeria back on the world map, prostate cancer in men, head and neck cancer in men, childhood cancer, breast and cervical cancer in women are treated. It is believed that with more and more awareness and with people coming early for treatment, cancer will kill less people in Nigeria. The LUTH Bone Marrow Transplantation Center is a quadripartite project with the Sickle Cell Foundation of Nigeria, Lagos State Government, Vanderbilt University, Tennessee, USA, and LUTH. It is built to be open for business in July this year. The center is significant because Nigeria has the highest number of sickle cell patients in the world, given that it has the highest population of black people in the world.
It puts us on the international map of centers that can do the latest type of bone marrow transplantation in the world consistently, because we are putting all the facilities in place.
Thanks to the partnership with the Nigerian breweries and other international agencies, LUTH has a fully rehabilitated and equipped labor ward and a new neonatal unit. The Sustainable Development Goals, SDG, donated 300 street lights and 6 patient lifts to LUTH, with a promise to donate even more. LUTH has benefited tremendously from partnership with corporate Nigeria. The 120-bed Block A has been rehabilitated and equipped by Airtel Nigeria. Block C has been rehabilitated by the Nigerian Liquefied Natural Gas Company. 2 operation theaters were donated by Kids OR for the exclusive use of children. One of the big testaments to LUTH's capacity to leverage on private and corporate bodies to help freshen up infrastructure is the dialysis center, as well as the Nephrology Institute, built by the family of Isaac Olushola Dada and the Lions Club at a cost of 350 million. This is followed by a grant of 1 billion naira from the Lagos State Government to build and equip a research center named Olushola Dada Nephrology Institute. A Japanese company then donated 15 brand new next generation dialysis machines. With its 32-bed capacity, it is the biggest dialysis center in Nigeria today.
Brand new machines, 15 of them donated to this center by a Japanese company. When they came and said, well, you have this, we donate brand new machines.
Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu donated the sum of 150 million and an ambulance to LUTH, which admitted more than 1,000 patients during the COVID-19 lockdown. The most chilling news of all is that the future of LUTH is even brighter. Across the road is a project facilitated by House of Representatives Speaker Femi Gbajabiamila, proceeding at an impressive pace. It is the 5 billion naira 250-room outpatient clinics. Professor Bode is confident that if the progress at LUTH is sustained, and with all hands on deck, medical tourism will be reduced to the barest minimum in Nigeria. Babajide Kolade Otitoju, TVC News, Idiaraba, Lagos State.
Wow, good one there. You know, since I lost my father in 2003, this particular hospital, I've lost hope in any public hospital. You know, not even the highest. They used to tell us about UI then, the teaching hospital that the king of Saudi Arabia used to come and take their yearly medical facility and everything there. So I lost hope, and I never knew that something was in the offing for LUTH. That's the Lagos University Teaching Hospital. But for a long time, for sustained investment, the Lagos State government has always, instrumentally doing something at LUTH. But I thought because of the underfunding, federal government's inability to fund federal institutions, that they are not reaching out to these teaching hospitals before this is like a mind-blowing expose about LUTH.
Yes, and it says a lot about Professor Chris Bode, who two Fridays ago officially ended his tenure, his 2-year tenure as the CMD of LUTH. Professor Bode is one of a kind. Someone called me to say, Jide, you like to highlight some positive things happening in our country. There is a gentleman at LUTH. He's a Nigerian hero. He's done so many things that if you go there, will blow your mind. The first time they told me was like 3 months ago. But it was just 2 Fridays ago that I decided to go there. What I saw, the equipment that I saw, because
for a public institution,
when you enter LUTH, you see that things are happening. Now it's trying to even achieve color uniformity, whereby all the buildings will be the same color. Infrastructure refreshing. The refreshing of infrastructure is going on at a very impressive pace at LUTH. And a hospital needs the right equipment. Yeah. The equipment available at LUTH that I saw, honestly, I couldn't believe my eyes. And some of those things for which people are going abroad for Medicare, LUTH can easily sort out those problems with what they have at their disposal. A lot of them, a lot of quality equipment, and he also served the people, served the institution to the best of his ability, because the staff were saying, look, this man knows everything, that even ties, you would touch whatever you have done and say, no, I'm not impressed with this, you have to do it better. So he's just a man committed to excellence, and his time at LUTH.
This will impact on the students, medical students.
Of course.
This kind of
equipment. Who will not be proud when there is solid equipment for you? There was a place that I saw something, I like asking questions. I said, what is this? He said, look, a nurse does not need to come and administer injections. You can see them. The equipment, those injections will have been stacked there. So that once it's time, it gets done. So the equipment at LUTH makes LUTH look like a 1-year-old tertiary hospital. And some of those things for which people are going to those private hospitals, LUTH has them already, if not more.
More qualified.
I think the ICU was opened officially on March 27, a day before my birthday. That ICU, they gave them money to build, I think, 15-bed ICU. This man moved it to 30 beds.
30.
That's how to use the opportunity that God has given you. Use it to improve mankind. Professor Bode has shown that he is a man after God's heart. Because if you can, if our rich people are convinced that their money will be used judicially in this manner, I can tell you that
more people will come out.
Yes. 1.5 for a family to bring 1.5 billion and build an oncological center to stop people from dying from cancer. For a family to bring 350 million to build a dialysis center that is now the biggest in the country. Look, the more you are able to do this, the more people will have greater confidence and they will make their money available.
When you look at this is something that, I don't know, the federal government should just, or Nigerians, wealthy Nigerians should just take a cue from and just all our teaching hospitals across the country. If we start with that, we're not saying build new hospitals, but make sure you upgrade
Equip
and
them.
update, equip all our teaching hospitals.
I've visited virtually all the teaching hospitals in Nigeria. Many times. From the Utumanam Fudo University Teaching Hospital to this, to that, the north, down to the southwest, to the southeast. But something stands out in LUTH. 8 years of Professor Chris Body, that teaching hospital for life will never forget, man.
For life.
For life, I'm saying it. Recently, I was so moved. I called a mutual friend, Mr. Tajudin, Karim. I said, this man, your friend, I'm afraid I will not see him as a professor of surgery or this. He said, why? I said, I will forever see him as a visionary administrator. That I've never seen somebody in public office who's been able to achieve so much within a short period of time. All those things you saw in the video was done during his 8 years. And
we didn't even show everything.
I don't know. I can tell you.
We didn't show everything.
I can show you many things I've done on LUTH, so I know what I'm talking about. I don't need to rely on that video to talk. I can show you many, special report features. Believe me, at a point, I've sat down with him many times, and I know. One day, I was just looking at him that, where do you have this visionary thinking that you just believe that you cannot be bogged down by federal government didn't give us money, they didn't release budget, they didn't release this. No. He knows how to penetrate the right quarters to get things done. Look at that RENA, institute. The RENA Center, there's an institute on top of it for RENA research, RENA story. Yes. So he will get money for one thing, he knows how to make it double. So
the man died. The man who made the promise is Isaac. He died, and
the president,
he was able to apply pressure on the family. The family now fulfilled the promise that the man made before he died. 350 million.
So when they turned the
how does he manage to talk to them?
No, when they turned the sword, the president of Lions International came to Nigeria. So he mobilized all the resources without one dime from the government of Nigeria. If you go there now, there is nothing like that in any part of Nigeria. From one section to another. See, at a point, I said, okay, who is this man? I was asking our mutual friend that. I won't see this man as a professor of surgery. I will just continue to see him as one visionary administrator.
I think our people should keep it coming. If we see people like this prof, we want to know, achieving giant strides, making giant strides.
I've never seen anybody who knows how to get it done. Do you know that he decentralizes, even ideas for his own, administration? That those of you that are in charge of so, you said,
look at one woman there that we interviewed. She said she was a patient. She was his patient, and then she's working for him now.
He said sometimes that he said he doesn't know it all, that it is the people manage social section that we just bring the idea. So, okay, sit down. What can we do?
Because his doors are open.
You have this complaint. Sit down. What can we do?
So fantastic.
Right from there, they will design a solution, and it is home now, Lord, to now go around to sort for money, and they will get. So he said he is working hard to make sure that this medical tourism, medical breeding. No. If you go to LUTH
by the time they are through with the 5 billion outpatient, 256 room
bed space,
outpatient department.
There won't be The moment they finish that one, there won't be issue of no best space in LUTH again for life.
Because he was telling me something, he said some people, when they hear that there's no best space, it's like it's a death sentence for them. So LUTH will be able to expand its scope with this one coming in. And you know, at LUTH now, even payment for services is computerized.
Yes, it's
so you are not going to be able to steal money.
You won't carry your cards around in LUTH now. Anywhere, if you move from pharmacy to anything, everything is there.
And you see the pharmacy, you see the drugs, man. It's just that this was a short version of the story. You will have seen so many things.
A government institution running effectively. That shows that some of
24 hours electricity, uninterrupted.
If we have the right people in
the right places,
believe me, it doesn't take Nigeria 100 years to transform.
All right. I want to thank you. Adekunle Yusuf, thank you. And Messer himself,
thanks.
Bikio, thank you for this wonderful contribution. And that's our offering today. Join us tomorrow for the